Hello, everyone. Sriram Kumar from ShriLearning. We have a good smiling face in front of us, excited, happy, flying on the sky. Huh, Hitesh? Usually, Hitesh won't give this much of smile. Okay, when you listen to the session, you can see him very seriously observing what Sriram is telling. So today we can see a good smile. It's all because of his wonderful achievement on June 21st. That's PMP. So first thing, congratulations, Hitesh, for this wonderful, great achievement.
Thank you, Sriram. Thank you very much.
Great,
All
great.
credit goes to you.
Hard work from your side. And thanks all viewers for watching this video. I know you come here to get some knowledge, definitely going to get it. And leave your likes and comments for Yatish's success. We will listen to furthermore. So now what we'll do is first we'll see his certificate. Okay. And but Yatish, this time they gave certificate pretty fast, I believe, right? They released within 2 days or
Yeah, I was not expecting because I heard other success stories. They were like a week late or so.
Yeah. Maybe they're a little scared of you. They found this Yatish, let's release him first. Okay, there it goes, the certificate.
Look at that.
Tell me, when you saw this result as a success, congratulations. Did you had any emotional moment for a few seconds?
Yes. See, the first emotional moment ever was when my daughter was born.
Wow.
When I first saw my daughter's face, when
Wow.
the hospital, when the nurse came to me showing her face, I cried.
Right.
I cried.
Right.
I cried. I mean, that happens to everyone. It's not only me. And same thing happened here.
Wow.
It was like it was like I was in I was carrying all the way through my learning process.
Right.
And on this day, I delivered. I saw congratulations, a tiny font, and I was like, what is it? Okay.
Now, you'll be a blocker here, right? It'll be like
Seriously.
great effort,
So
man.
excited. So excited. I immediately called you.
True. I know you called.
My wife was knocking at the door. When I saw that, and when I called you, I said, yes. She was like, she realized and she started knocking. I had locked the door.
See the way. You have to give the credit to family.
Yeah.
Because I always tell that without family, nothing goes, right? So I believe sure she was supporting well, and your daughter as well.
Even today, I mean, I'm not able to give her time because all these last 3 months I was busy with this stuff, and she's like, when will this get over? When will this get over?
There's a saturation point, right? They keep seeing you. See, it's not only time, they also see you straining hard. Sometimes they feel that why this guy is training this much, right? See, we all doing for betterment for the family, right?
The whole purpose, I mean, before you ask, the whole purpose of doing this, the reason for me to take this up is my kid, my daughter. When I always tell her, I mean, you have to work hard, and she's like, Dad, I know, it's better said than done. She always kept saying that. Like one day I realized, okay, let me set an example. Let me lead by an example. Then I thought, okay, let me do this. And today I can proudly tell her, see, hard work pays.
That's nice. And this is a one thing I'm keep hearing recently. Every children is getting inspired with this exam. Other day, there's one more person who cleared a PMP. She was telling that her son was keep watching regularly, saying, Mama, you have to read this much. And when she cleared, he felt, wow, that's great. So I think we're setting a good example, right? How disciplined we have to be. That's really good. Great, Yatish. I'm happy to know that.
Now when I tell her, she has to accept
it. That's beautiful. Nice to start this with such a emotional connect. I know the PMP always has emotional connect. Some people take it as just a certificate, but for me personally, I get a more emotional connection. Whenever somebody clear and call me, I want to hear that first voice. The first voice will be like slightly shaking, saying that, Shriram, cleared the exam. That shaky voice, it will be like, oh my God, this guy is so emotional. I heard one girl, she literally cried. She couldn't talk. I said, hold on, okay, breathe. She couldn't talk.
It happens because until the last minute, you're not sure. But there's a thin line between the correct answer, wrong answer. I mean, you never know. Anything may happen.
Right. You're right. And it's not only the result, Yatish, many people come for this exam betting their life. They may have migrating to country. They may be in a different job search. Their life is dependent on this. So we know this emotional factor. That's why in the classes, we take enough care to make sure we clear the exam. The reason is they come just not for fun. I know they're not coming for fun. They're coming for something change in life, man. They want to do something, right? So if they want to do something, definitely we have to give 100%. So that's the reason we chase everybody. Hey, are you reading? Are you reading? Right?
Where do you
The
get
reason.
that energy from? Seriously, Shriram, Shri. Where do you get that energy from?
We get this energy when somebody clears and call us. We successfully did, right? See, happiness of others will give you energy. That's what I felt in the last few years.
I truly appreciate your passion, your energy. Truly inspiring.
Right. Happy to know.
I've never ever in my life I've told any of my mentor, coach, or whoever it is. I've never told this. I mean, I've had good mentors. I don't deny it, but I've never said this.
Nice. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that I'm on the best list. Thanks for that. Okay, now let's go to the main area because there are a lot of fans for you in the WhatsApp group. Yatish means will post.
Oh my God, that is one area which helped me a lot. Seriously.
Okay. So you keep yourself active in that WhatsApp group, right? Keep asking questions.
That is one of the way to understand the concept. I mean, to clear all the confusions. That is one of the way, because even though I'm wrong in any, I wrongly answer a question, I still argue. I still make it a point to prove myself.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Until I reach a saturation level saying, okay, this is the correct concept. I understood. Okay, guys, thanks.
No, people are scared or look at you, man. This guy asked a question in a different angle. And somebody asked in the WhatsApp also once you cleared, did you got the deadly question?
Yeah, I think it was Vignesh or something. Yeah.
Somebody saw that. Okay, people are liking your style. Very good. Yatish, show which country, which city you are based on. What is the background, little bit, so we can also
very much in Bangalore.
Very good.
And I've been in the IT industry for the last 20 years.
Wow.
Out of 10 years I was in operations. 10 years full, night shift, and day shift, afternoon shift, kind of stuff. And then last 10 years I've been into project management.
Very good. Very good.
Mostly all my project management experience was in the US. I've seen, I worked in all sectors, like starting from insurance, banking, health and life sciences. The last one was with Takeda Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
The pharma industry.
Okay. Hot domain, which is highly demanded now.
Yeah, and very critical domain.
Right. Highly. Next 4 or 5 years, it will be crazy domain. People who have good qualification get great opportunity.
So I was in project management for the last 10 years. Although I was in IT, not into development. So Agile was something like I'd seen Agile. I mean, like I'd seen a sea of the shore. And when I first attended your session, I think the second or third session you introduced Agile. I still have that slide in my, the snapshot is still there in my mind. It was like a deep dive into the sea. You took me into the sea and I started appreciating Agile like anything. Seriously.
Wow. That's cool. That's good to know that it's not only you, Yatish. I heard at least 4 or 5 people spoke to me saying that I have started liking Agile. They're telling that why I'm using the old model now. Okay. That's pretty good. Happy to know your background on that. And very much you're in Bangalore. I think we are maybe a few kilometers away.
Yeah, definitely. I'll make it a point to meet you.
Sure will do. Great to know. So where does a spark came for you about this? You want to get certified. 10 years you're in industry. Now.
So the spark, I had this in mind 7 years before.
Wow. Okay.
In the sense that when people were along with me, colleagues were taking up exams, some were clearing it, and I was like, why shouldn't I do it? But I didn't have that fire in then. Just because someone else is taking, I didn't want to take. So, I didn't need the feel. I didn't have the need. Need was not there.
No need.
Why should I? I'm already in the job. I'm pretty well settled. Why should I do it? Kind of thing. I mean, when I completed my engineering, that I thought, okay, this is my last exam. I will never ever give another exam. That was my thought process.
God, man.
Like I said a while before, like it was because of my daughter I did this. I wanted to set an example.
Nice.
Hard work definitely pays. Then this is what you should do.
Nice. Good to know.
Good to know. Well, she should be a doctor in next. I'm too ambitious. She should be a doctor in next 7 years.
Wow, that's cool, man. I like the goal setting. Yeah, hopefully she too attain with the same sort of goal in mind. That's very important.
She's in a first year pre-university now.
Wow, that's good. Good. Happy to see a proud father there. Huh? That's nice. Okay, great. So now, we know the intention. We know your passion now. So how this thing started studying up? Because you are in the industry 20 years, in this 10 years of management. But when you start reading the books or listening to some concepts, certain things will not align with what we do in day-to-day life. Because day-to-day life could be successful or failure, both the sort of projects. But when a PMI comes in, they have some standard international. Are you able to connect easily?
No, see, even though I was in the industry for 10 years, like you always say, I had not seen the end-to-end stuff. So, I mean, I was pretty familiar with concepts like risk, ratio, assumption log, and all those stuff, but not end-to-end. And I'd never seen a charter. Never seen a charter. So, I picked up the book in March, on 18th of March this year. And I was overconfident. I think I don't want anyone. I'll do it myself. To be honest, that was my thought. And one of my buddy, Mohan, he was your student. I spoke to him. I said, boss, this is what I'm trying to do. I mean, I'd seen him on LinkedIn saying that he completed sometime last year, 2019. I just told him, I said, dude, I want to do this. He's like, yeah, go ahead and do it. I mean, I said, do I need a mentor? He's like, you would probably need, but if you want, I can help you if you want to do it yourself. I said, okay. But he had done it in 2019. Back then, there was no agile. I mean, I don't think there was any agile at all.
Right.
So he gave me the study plan, whatever you had given him, and there's no mention of agile anywhere. And I started reading it from 18th of March. I completed Rita by almost 90% before your class started.
Wow. That's good.
1 week before, I decided to join your class. No, actually, I wanted to join the interactive, the offline class. Then it was cancelled. I was like heartbroken. I said, "Oh, I don't want online." Then I think tried to attempt some mock, and then I was like, "What? I've read so much. I'm not able to answer these questions." Then I realized, okay, there's something new. And ECO, he had not told me about ECO and all those stuff. I was like, what is ECO? Then I just called up Rahul. I want to join this. So, okay, go ahead. Then I joined. So I had completed, like I said, 90% of Rita by then. Then I got the study plan from Rahul again. So it was kind of a revision for me the second time. So that took another 25 days.
Right.
So before the end of our course, I had completed revising as well.
Almost over. Very good.
Then I started with mocks.
Great.
E-learning mock. First I gave it. Then I bought Prepcast. Prepcast. First one was 62. And second one was 65. In between, I took study hall. Just a couple of weeks before you mentioned about study hall, I was like, "What? Why didn't Shriram tell this before? Study hall from PMI. Why is he telling it now?" Then I went and bought study hall. That is where all those questions started pouring in WhatsApp. All questions.
Okay.
Study hall. It went well. The first attempt was 72. Then I I mean, I always knew Prepcast, they had something in it, some fire in Prepcast. I wanted to make sure I did well in Prepcast. So I gave third one, it was 72. That is when I approached you. Because see, this is what I've scored. But my learning curve was like skyrocketing. I mean, it never went down. 62, 64, 72. And then after I contacted you, I said, you said, yeah, you're all set, you can go. Then I still wanted to give the fourth one, Prepcast. I went ahead and gave it, it was 76. I said, okay, this is enough. And then that was Friday. You told me that you have to take it in 1 week. I had that in mind. So Friday night, because I had to give this exam on 26th of April, in fact. But I always wanted the center-based.
All right.
I didn't trust this internet guys, so I wanted to do that. But then I realized this is not going to happen. Then on Friday night, I checked. I wanted timing for 11 a.m. So Saturday it was not available. Then Sunday, no slots at all. So Monday I had 11:15. I said, okay, let's book it. I booked it, and then I just told you 11:15 Shram is the climax.
That is interesting, right? Booking climax is interesting. See,
people expect you just book 1 day before. I said, yeah.
See, the thing is, we prepared a lot, but the day when you say you want to book exam, the mouse click will not happen. Did I? Do I? See, I've seen many people prepare well. Okay, when I say book it, Shriram, are you sure? Shall I wait some more time? It's something like getting married. They'll tell, man, after knowing everything, when you get married, you won't get married. I'll say, go jump. I say, go book it. Then you'll learn all the way. The moment you book the date, the fire will start happening. The moment you book the date, you will see the fire. You can't sleep more than 5-6 hours.
At night, Friday night, I couldn't sleep. But somehow Saturday night, I don't know, I made up my mind. I thought, dude, I can do it. It's not a big deal. I slept. My wife was like, how come you slept aram say on Saturday, not the day before? I'm like, I don't know, something happened. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what happened. My problem with Prepcast was I was too bad in time management. Starting from the first one. I used to manage time with that break time. First Prepcast, I didn't know about those break time. They have included that time, 20 minutes, 22 minutes in fact. I used up all the time. The Parkinson's law. I used up 22 minutes extra. Then I calculated the time. I passed 252 minutes. Then I read it again. You have to use it on your own. Second one I took. I couldn't do it. I mean, in the sense that I had to use up that break 5 minutes again. And even in the last one, I used up some 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I told you this is one problem area. Then you suggested one good thing. I had that in mind too, but you said, okay, boss, about the match the following stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool. I mean, I think that is one thing which made me think, okay, I can do it. I don't have to worry about the time. Because I knew, I mean, that was consuming majority of the time. So I think that was one area I thought, okay, I mean, I should be able to manage the time. It's not a big deal.
Right.
And I think that is why I slept peacefully on Saturday night. Not Saturday, Sunday night. Sunday night.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. So I keep looking some people, some of them stuck with the bigger question. It eats most of the time. I know it's important, but if you feel it's going to end of the day, it's going to give a wrong answer, don't waste the time there. Mark something and move away. At least you skip 5-6 questions. It's okay. It won't kill you. You will clear the exam.
Another one related to time management. I have this bad habit of going back to the previous question. Very bad habit. Nobody should do that. I mean, I did that in exam 2, the main exam 2. I'll tell you that's another big story.
Oh.
So I always tend to go back and reconfirm whether I was right. I consciously decide not to do it, but I still end up doing it. I don't know whether it is OCD. I don't know what it is, but I do it. So the first 60 questions, in fact, I told you this. First 60 questions, I said 90 was like, why the hell is saying 90 minutes? Why should I waste 90 minutes on 60 questions?
Okay.
So every mock I attempted, I wanted to do it in 60 minutes or at least 70, 75 minutes. No, 95 minutes, 92 minutes. Exam, same thing happened. When I did my 30th question, it was just 40 minutes. I thought, yes, I did it in the exam. I'll be able to complete it in 70 minutes. 10 minutes, I can use it for the next set.
Okay.
And somehow I stopped looking at the clock, I guess, or something happened. And I was in the 55th question, I had almost used 85 minutes. So then 90 minutes, I did 60 questions, but then I had marked 6 questions for review.
Okay.
I reviewed it, so it was like 93 minutes. Then I took the break. Then I remembered Subha told me that she had some 10 minutes left for the last set when she completed. She had some issues on some 178 question, but still she had some 10 minutes or 14 minutes for the last 3 questions. Right. Then I thought, okay, maybe the last set will be easier, so I don't have to worry. So I took the second set. I started off with the same concept, 70 minutes, but I didn't have 70-70. It has to be 65 or 60 or something.
Yes.
I did that again, did the same mistakes. I mean, I had to go back, look. And then again, it was 85 minutes.
Okay. Wow.
Second set. So I remember exactly I had 55 minutes for the last 60 questions.
Wow. Look like
I did not have any match the following questions until then. I had the second set, I had a couple of them.
Okay.
The last, I had exactly 55 minutes. Do or die situation. But I knew I would have done well. Even if I miss last 15 questions, it's okay. No big deal. I will clear it. So with that mindset, I started the last set. And when the last 20 questions remaining, I had 12 minutes.
Oh man.
Then I came down to 10 questions. I had 5 minutes.
God.
So what I did, I started looking at the answers. And luckily, I was able to decide only looking at the answers and just looking at the last part of the question.
Last sentence.
last sentence. That. Last 3 questions, 3 minutes. Yes, I made it. The last question, I simply took 1 full minute. I did not mark anything for review of the last set.
Okay. You are well tuned.
The minute I hit the button, the submit button, suddenly I got this message. I mean, I had heard people saying it will take some 3-4 seconds, and it will make you wait and all this. No, suddenly got the message, and I couldn't. I had to just bring my laptop near me because the font were so little. I mean, so I couldn't read it. I mean, I was able to see, but I did not realize that there was congratulations message.
Right.
Then I had also heard that people, they're not supposed to take photos. The proctor will still talk to you after that. So I was waiting for proctor to talk to me or chat with me. Nobody turned up. I thought, oh, something wrong. Then I immediately called you. Was this what happened? Did I really clear it or what?
That's good. Superb. I know the font size PMI has to improve.
It should be a huge one. Congratulations.
Yeah. See, they can charge $1 extra to make font size. If make font size to 12 or 13 and put blue color, congratulations.
I seriously don't know what they're doing with so much money.
Anyway, effort is good. I like that last 60 questions. Pretty interesting, right? It all went pretty fast, and you're able to judge that.
But that has happened to me in all the mocks I've taken. I've never left out any question. But I have used up the break time 5 minutes, but I've never left out any question.
Right. So both the break you went out, had something, and came back. How do you do?
I mean, I did not use the full time in the sense that I was not outside for 10 minutes. I used to come back. I could not stay outside. I had to come back within 5 minutes and just staring. Keep staring at the time.
Obedient student in front of the invigilator. Okay. I can get the full story. Really nice. Now tell me, which area of questions you found easy for you?
See, Sriram, I'll tell you one thing. Initially, when I started, I just wanted to clear the PMP. That was the goal. Just clear the exam. Just tell my daughter this is how hard work pays, blah, 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 blah. But like I said, I started appreciating things and I started really loving it. That is why I was behind you. In one of the sessions, in the revision sessions, we were talking, you were discussing about the sprint plan, sprint grooming and backlog grooming, sprint refinement. And I said, why sprint refinement? We are not refining the sprint backlog. We are refining the
product backlog.
Product backlog. Why do we call it sprint? You didn't understand my question. I said, Yatish, you don't know sprint? Go read the book, something like that. I said sprint. And then after the session, I was like, I looked up and I said, why do we call sprint grooming? Then I understood they call it because they do that grooming during the sprint. That is why they call sprint grooming. Then I messaged you back, Sriram, I found this. As you said, I really appreciate your approach or involvement.
Right. And usually people ask question, when I ask them to go and read, they don't read. Okay. See, many people want the answer front and eyes of them. So when they give it straight away, that learning ability goes down. When you ask them to go investigate and read, you won't forget lifetime. You will always remember.
Exactly. So
sometimes I'll go and read.
So to answer your question, so I started loving the subject. So I wanted to learn. I wanted to really learn the subject. I wanted to really go in deep and learn it.
Perfect.
So like I said, I read it twice. Then I started doing mock. Then whenever all the questions I used to post on WhatsApp, where the questions I had answered incorrectly. All those questions I was not able to answer. I wanted to check how other people are answering.
Okay, I know you post always the toughest question, and these guys will be like, "Where is this guy getting the question?"
I didn't want to scare them, but I just wanted to know. See, how other people are answering that question.
Right. I'm sure in the group many would have decided Yatish will clear easily.
That was one of the big pressure I had. Seriously, this guy is like posting anything. He's just posting questions and all those things. Let me see how he does in exams.
Yeah, right. See, for MS Dhoni, always a pressure. Last ball, this guy will hit the 6. Okay, so you have to hit the 6, whatever it is. They look at you. This guy hit the 6. The pressure only you know.
What did you think about me, Sri?
I know from day one you are so active and asking questions. In every batch, I get at least 4 or 5 people. They will ask question out of the box. So those people easily clear the exam. So we don't need to chase them very heavily. Just ask them, hey, are you reading? That's it. I think you observed. I would have not chased you much.
Just once?
Yeah.
Once you did, you said, how are you doing? I gave you all the results and all that. You said, you're all set.
Yeah. I just check how are you. That's it. If not, there are some people we have to literally screw them. Where are you?
So seriously, I appreciate. I seriously don't understand how you do it. People do it for money. A lot of people do it for money, but you do it for a different reason. You've told it one of the sessions you had told. I really appreciate. I'm really inspired. I really want to talk to you and understand what drives you.
Yeah, of course. Maybe the passion, right? We talk about the passion. We love to see others winning. Maybe that's a drug addict.
We're just leading our lives for nothing. Sometimes I feel what I'll be doing with just earning, eating, going around, watching movies, coming back and sleeping. But you're living for a purpose.
Yeah, and not that everybody does it, but again, anyway, it's good to know that we're able to contribute. So again, coming back on the topic, good to know that you did research, read all well, good. Now, if you want to give some tips to the people, see, we have 2 variety of people. One are rock bottom people. Rock bottom people means they can't read well. They cannot understand the question properly. They cannot focus and sit and read in a place. That is one set of people. Another set of people is they read well, they have everything, but doubt will be there. Can I go to exam? Okay. So 2 set of people are there. So if I want to ask you something from you for these 2 set of people, what will be your few lines?
So I had the answer for the second set of people already. I wanted to give that even if you had not asked me, I would have given the second set. First set, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that question. But what? Let me. I mean, in general, right? Even though I had prepared for this pretty well, I had invested like complete 2 months for it. I had that fear. I told you, I mean, I had to book this for 26th of May. May 26th is my marriage anniversary. So I wanted that special day.
Nice. Okay.
So my wife was not happy with that day. She was like, why do you want to do it on that day? I mean, screw up the whole day. But that's fortunately or unfortunately.
Yeah, she's a portfolio manager, man. She knows what it is.
Yeah, she is. So unfortunately or unfortunately, that didn't happen because of the lockdown. And I couldn't decide on a date. I don't know. Maybe that was an excuse for me to keep pushing it. Saying let the things normalize and we'll go to the center. And then one day I was like, no, this will not happen. So like I said, I had to push it. Maybe it was an excuse. But then I had to do it. There's no point in just pushing it. I know I was ready. So I would advise if you have prepared well, if you know the concepts, you should understand the concepts. There's no other excuse for it. There's no other shortcut. You should know the concepts. And if you have taken mocks, I mean, it doesn't matter where you have taken the mock, PrepCast, Study All, where it is. I mean, if you have scored at more than 60 in PrepCast, to be precise, PrepCast 60 above, you're good. But do at least 2 or 3 just to ensure that you are progressing. If it is a 60, 63, 65, then you're good to go.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. You don't have to score 80 to clear the exam.
Right.
Seriously, I mean, you're not. If you want to really clear the exam, you don't have to score 80. I looked up that horizontal stack bar in my score. It had 4 divisions, right? 2 divisions for fail and 2 divisions for pass.
Okay.
If you consider 25, 25, 25, 25, 50 fail, above 50 pass. I don't know, that is how they evaluate. I mean, that is how the bar shows, bar chart. So like I said, my highest score was 76 in PrepCast. But in the exam, if I look at the bar chart, it was showing 83%. So like I said, I mean, my graph was like a straight line.
Keep going high.
High. So if you know the concepts well, you don't have to worry. See, because even though you know and end up with 2 options in the end out of those 4 options, you have to go with your gut feeling. So obviously they would have designed it in such a way to confuse you that the other answer is also correct. But you have to go with your gut feeling based on the concepts, the understanding of the concepts. You have to answer it.
Right. Good. That's good. So message here is, if you feel you understood the concept, jump. Don't wait. Okay, great. Okay, category 1. The people who struggle hard, they read, nothing goes inside. Anything you have from your side? Because when you started reading, was it a smooth reading or you had some?
No. Yeah. Very good question. Yeah. I mean, I didn't understand I didn't understand the first time. That is why I did the second time. I mean, it happens to everyone. I would say 80% of the people it happens. The first time you read the book, you will not understand. You will not understand more than 40% or maybe 50%. Only when you read it the second time, you will understand it in a different angle. I think that is when you start appreciating things in that.
Right.
That is when the things will register in your mind.
Got you. I think now you answered for the first question also, that make people read again and try to digest it. Also, I will add some point here. Start seeing in your corporate. If you struggle hard to read and understand, see in a corporate, see in your family, you may have some connection. Whatever you do in the home, it will have risk management. It will have procurement management. It will have stakeholder management. If you start seeing small things around you, you may think, man, why should I see this here? But actually, when you see it closer, your brain works better.
So if you learn this with the passion, your lifestyle will change. the way you behave changes because of this.
Nice.
You start implementing things in your real life.
Right.
When I talk to my wife, she's like, "Stop! Don't talk to me in PMP language."
That's a warning from a portfolio manager. You should be careful.
No, seriously, I mean, it'll definitely improve your lifestyle.
Yeah. Look at that, very risky, right? See how cautious I have to be at home. Keep taking classes all the time. But I never use any language, anything. They don't know anything what I do around here. They'll see, okay, this guy doing something inside the room. I don't use it. Be very cautious because stakeholder management is important. Sometimes unaware stakeholder should be always unaware. So that's important. Cool. Super, Yatish. First, I want to thank you for coming up here. And you are the energy booster for the team. So your interview matters a lot for the team. They want to know how this person has done it. So we understood that you have 20 years and still you took time to read the book before the class starts. And when the class came and you were able to read second time again, get the hold of the subject. And you took a lot of exams, practice exams. You do deep analysis of the question. If you don't understand the question, don't leave it there. You ask with your people in the group and get clarity. In a way, you make others also think more. Yeah, did it. And finally, you went to study hall, which is given by PMI. There also, you're able to score well. You keep increasing the score slowly at your pace, right? And you decided to go for the online, and in online, you made a timing. Timing was there around 90, 95, 70. Usually, we recommend people for 90, 70, 70. The reason is first few questions, any human will have that anxiety. Time will get delayed. That's why we give 90 in the first shot.
I always wanted, I mean, I still wanted to do that in the reverse order, starting from 60, but I didn't want to take a chance.
So reverse order in the sense, how do you want to do? I didn't get that point.
I wanted to go to 60th question first, then come back to the first question.
That possible. Some people do. When 200 questions were there, how PMI does this, they'll keep all 200 questions open.
So I thought if I go to 60th question, then they'll say, take a break, 10 minutes break.
Oh, that logic nobody tested. Nobody wanted to test it for $500.
So I didn't want to do it too.
Good.
So, I mean, I don't want to scare people saying that I had read it twice, I read it for so long, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
All I want to tell it is, I read thoroughly and I understood the concept. I was able to score 82. I didn't want 82 to clear the exam. For my analysis, it was anything above 55, 60. I think it's a passing mark. So
that's nice.
You don't have to worry. I mean, people who are scared that no, I might fail and all, you don't have to worry because you will clear it.
That's nice. That's
if you have done mocks well, above 60. I mean, let's make it a benchmark. 60 above, you'll clear it out.
Cool, man.
If anyone who is scoring 55 now, try to make it 60 and just book the exam the next day.
Nice. That's high positivity. So
people are scared. People are scared. In the dilemma, thinking should I do it or not? They just call me. I'll try to
Super. Another energy person there in the market to support us. Right. That's great. So viewers, I think you all like Yatish energy now, and he's also ready. Man, call me. I'll help you. And we have many people, in this batches. Every batch we see at least 4 or 5 people help another 50 people. That's how the leadership grows, right? Leadership is not about looking for always benefit for me. How can we give benefit to society? You always look at why management is ruled by only few countries. Why not some of the country which is struggling hard to come up, right? So I make it sometimes sure that people around me learns leadership well and show to the world, guys, we can show leadership what it is, right? So it's not about
inspiration. Yes.
It's about grouping. It's not about grouping of people, but I feel that we have to improve a lot. We have a lot of room to improve. That's what I keep seeing. Superb. So all the viewers, thanks for watching this video. I'm sure you all liked it. Give your likes and comments for Yatish and reach out to Yatish also, where he's also happy.
Make me a celebrity.
Oh yeah, he's a YouTube celebrity now. So first thing I like is what do you want to give to your family? You opened this success interview telling that you kept, you want to keep as an example for your daughter, right? That's pretty inspiring. I think that's a good way of starting something which you want to achieve in life. Super, Yatish. I appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure, sir. That's
Great.
all.
Keep doing more, and I want to see you applying this. And another 3-4 years, sometime we meet in life. I should hear that I'm able to apply it well, Shriram. That's changing my life upside down. The way I look at the people has changed. The way I'm working is changed. I'm happy. I'm sleeping 7 hours, 8 hours happily. So if
That's
this
the
all
goal.
achieve,
That's the goal.
yeah, so that makes you a top 2%.
Yeah.
Good. Keep rocking. We'll connect
Thank
again.
you,
Thanks a lot.
Sriram.